Chances are there's a battle in your home these days. The prize, precious bandwidth from your Wi-Fi. With parents working from home and some children taking online classes, your internet signal is being stretched. News 13's Jennifer Emmert has the good news as Consumer Reports explains there are ways to fix your Wi-Fi woes.
Has the advice to stay at home revealed something troubling about your family's technology? With so many people online at the same time, it doesn't take long to feel the frustration of a crummy Wi-Fi signal. What's worse, many of us have no idea how to fix these problems. But Consumer Reports tech editor Nicholas DeLeon can help. His first tip, locate your router and understand what it does.
Think of a router as an electronic traffic cop. What it does is it directs the internet connection from your internet service provider throughout your home in the form of Wi-Fi.
But there's a lot more to getting a good signal than just buying a good router, like knowing where to put it.
For the best results, you should place your Wi-Fi router in the center of your home so the signal can reach as much of your home as possible.
It's also helpful to know which items in your house can act as a Wi-Fi roadblock, other than brick walls, floors, and closed doors.
That includes refrigerators, microwaves, and other appliances where the Wi-Fi signal may bounce off and not pass through.
But that's not all.
Water absorbs radiation, so your Wi-Fi may have trouble near pools, tubs, and even a fish tank.
If these tips don't help, or if you've got a house full of newer devices, it may be time to consider a new router, especially if your current model is more than 3 years old. If you live in a smaller space and don't have many obstructions, Consumer Reports recommends this model from Synology for around $200. It has automatic firmware updating, and testers say it's easy to set up. And if you live in a larger home or just can't quite reach the far corners of where you need the Wi-Fi most, consider a mesh network style router that works with a hub and satellite units to spread the Wi-Fi signal throughout your home. Consumer Reports recommends the Eero Home Wi-Fi, a Consumer Reports Best Buy at around $250. It has automatic firmware updating, and you can set it up easily using an app on your phone.
Many restaurants have had a hard time accessing federal funds designed for small businesses. So today, push for a different kind of legislation, one designed specifically for small restaurants.
This has been absolutely devastating over the last few months.
Among Katie Button's businesses is Corate, a popular restaurant forced to shut down because of COVID-19.
We did not do takeout primarily because we couldn't risk the financial capital that it would take to see if we could even break even.
Like many restaurants in Asheville, Button is now faced with uncertainty.
We don't know how long we're going to have to hang on at a reduced capacity, and if we'll be able to. It's going to be really challenging for restaurants.
Button was among many restaurant owners on a nationwide phone call today to try to seek help for restaurants, specifically independent restaurants who may have a harder time obtaining funding. They are seeking an ease of restrictions to PPP funds as well as additional grant money for independent restaurants.
They were sharing the news of the call to Congress to create a stabilization fund specific for independent restaurants, so a specific line item that really prioritizes those who might have more trouble accessing capital.
Button says these funds are vital for the restaurant industry to survive.
And I think what's going to be more challenging is if we don't get the aid that we need, the longer that we have to hold on reduced occupancy levels.
While there is uncertainty about what may be next for Asheville restaurants, Button says restaurant owners remain determined.
I think we're still in this mindset of let's try to adjust, adapt, be creative, and make it happen. There is a way to save restaurants. I do know that there is, but it's going to require the country helping us all out.
One community college in the mountains continues to adapt to the changes that come with COVID-19. When the pandemic began, AB Tech in Asheville switched from face-to-face classes to an online environment in less than 2 weeks. They've remained with that in that same fashion ever since. And right now, no decision's been made just yet on how classes will be held coming up in the fall. But interim president Dr. Joseph Barwick says that doesn't matter because either way, they're prepared.
AB Tech is up and running. We never closed. We just changed how we operated. And so we're going to be ready to go in the fall. We're going to be ready to go in the summer. We are now registering for our summer courses.
The college is offering a new 4-week session this summer. It will give students who had to withdraw a chance to catch up and then get back on track. Barwick says added precautions like plexiglass and masks will be put into place if needed when in-person classes do resume.